Hello to everyone that's going to participate in the Meriwether County's first annual Pinewood Derby. So this is Major Jackson with the City of Woodbury, and I'm going to give you just some of the rules and some instructions on how to assemble your Pinewood Derby car. So this is the box that all of you should have received in reference to your vehicle. So rule number one, we are only going to use the items that are in the box other than whatever you use to decorate your car. So we're not going to add anything to, and please, if you can, don't take anything away, because we're going to end up weighing the cars to make sure everybody is within the weight regular specifications for the race, so that everybody is fair across the board. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you all of the parts that came in the box. So as you can see here, these are all of the parts that came in the box. You have the body of your vehicle. This is the body of the car. You have 3 sandpaper blocks or swatches that you can use. We have the stickers for the car. We have the weight that you're going to add to the bottom of the car. We have a double-sided tape for the back of the weight to stick to the bottom of the car. You have the plastic pieces, you have the exhaust, 2 of the exhausts, you have the screws that connect the exhaust, you have the engine, you have the 4 tires. These nails are the axles for the tires, and then we have the fender to put on. The other thing that you're going to need in order to assemble this vehicle is a small screwdriver and some glue. So you should be able to use just regular, any type of, school glue, Elmer's glue, anything like that. I'll show you the one that I'm going to use. So the glue that I'm going to use is this Elmer's glue right here. It's just regular clear school glue that you can buy at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or any type of store like that. You'll be able to get some glue. So the first thing we're gonna do is, if you choose to, use your sandpaper, and you're gonna kind of sand down the edges of your car, just to try to, just for safety purposes. If you want to, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But that's why the sandpaper is there, in case, just to kind of get rid of the sharp edges. So I'm gonna do mine, and then I'll be back. So as you can see, I sanded down the edges of the car. I didn't sand the bottom. That was a personal preference for me. It's up to you how much you want to do. Just try not to sand down too much to where you take away from the weight of the car. But I sanded the edges. And so after you sand the edges, the next part is to paint or decorate, or however you want to do the body of your vehicle. After we paint it, then we're going to go into how to assemble and put it together. So we'll be back in a little bit. We'll go ahead and paint my car. Okay, so I'm back. I'm finished with my design on my car. So I didn't use all of the stickers. I only used the window stickers. It's up to you how many stickers that you want to use. So now what we're going to do is connect the wheels and the exhaust. So as you can see, I did actually drill a couple of small pilot holes into the bottom to connect the exhaust, because it'll just make put the screws in a little easier. So these are the exhaust pipes, and they go facing towards the rear like that. And so you'll take your screws, put them in the holes, So I got the one side screwed in. I'll screw on the other side. So the exhaust is connected. So now we're going to connect the tires. So you take the axle, put it inside the tire. Now on the instructions it says to use a gauge, a real gauge tool, like a 1/16 inch. I don't have a gauge tool. I'm just gonna put the tires in. So they go into these slotted slots right here. Try to make sure they're all the way to the top, so that way your axle doesn't come out like that from the bottom of the car. So what we're gonna do is put it in the slot and push it in. Push it all the way in. You'll see how it looks from the bottom. If it is pushing out some, you can take your screwdriver and just push it down. Do the same thing on the other side. Same thing at the top. Alright, so now all 4 tires are on. Make sure it moves. Now the only thing left is to attach the fender and the engine. So this way you're gonna need your glue. You're gonna place a little bit of glue. Put your engine in the hole on the top. Push it down. Glue dry on that, and put a little bit of glue on the back fender, and you put your fender in. And you can adjust your fender however you want to do it. This is the weight. It comes with double-sided tape that you're gonna put on the back of the weight. Then you're gonna take the tape off and put it on the bottom of your car. Take this off, take the other piece of the tape off, and then you're gonna connect it to the bottom of your car. Where you connect it is completely up to you. Then it says to use graphite powder to lube the tires. I'm going to bring this. If you don't have any, it cost me $2.99 at Hobby Lobby to get some. So just graphite powder, and put a drop by each wheel. It can be a little messy, so be careful. And all this does is make sure the wheels keep moving. That is the end of the assembly. All right, so we're gonna weigh the car. Because the way the scale is, I'm gonna use this piece of wood right here, PWD. This is the same piece that I'm going to bring with me so we can weigh all of the cars. So that's for Pinewood Derby. So I'm gonna place a piece of wood on here. That weighs 26.42 ounces. So, or grams. Let's go to ounces, let's see. 0.932 ounces. So we'll go with ounces. I'm gonna place the car on top of it. That's 4.745 ounces. So all of the cars should be within this range of 4.745. If it is way over, your car will be disqualified. So take the car off again. 9.932 ounces is just a block of wood. Place the car on it. 4.745 ounces. So that is going to be the gauge as far as if your car is within regulation in order for you to be able to race it. So it's going to be 4.745 ounces, so don't add any extra weight to it. Any extra weight should be from whatever materials you use to decorate your car, but please only use the all of the supplies that are in the box that came with the car. Only use the stuff that's in the box. I look forward to seeing everybody out there on June 29th. Get your cars ready. There will be cash prize and also trophies. We will have cash prizes for maybe gift cards or cash, but there will be a $60 first place prize, $40 second place, $30 for third place. There will also be trophies for each first, second, third place cars that win the race. And then we also have medals for each team. So it's the best decorated car for each team. So the best car in Woodbury, the best car in Alberton, the best car in Luthersville, the best car in Greenville, and the best car in Manchester Warm Springs. So we will have medals for whoever has the best decorated car. And then we will have trophies and cash prizes for first, second, and third place. So look forward to seeing everybody out there. It's Major Jackson, Woodbury Police Department.